Definitely my favorite part here in Camp Sienna. Again, family man, dad, I got 3 kiddos that are 10 years old or younger. So sports for us is life. Now, I will show you a little secret bonus to Camp Sienna here in a second, but this is one of the coolest sports complexes that I have ever seen, not only in Sienna, but in all of Houston. See, when I first moved here, I moved to a community, again, that I loved the house, but the area didn't have what we needed, right? So whenever we wanted to play soccer games, football games, anything for our kids, we had to drive 15, 20 minutes, go to all these elementary schools that were out of our neighborhoods, out of our city, and it really made things difficult. Now, the new area we live in, Kingwood, all of, basically everything we do is right there in that community, and I love it. But this, I mean, are you kidding me? Right behind me, you've got 8 different ball fields. So you got baseball, you've got softball. In the building there, all covered. You've got the batting cages, so you can come. I'm sure they do trainings here. And then right over here, you'll see they've got all the soccer fields. So you're gonna have a lot of junior programs. You have parks. So I got a 3-year-old right now. He's not quite playing soccer. So when the other kids are playing, I wanna watch them. At least there's stuff, for them to do if you have a place like this. And then you've got more of the professional style, bigger soccer fields over there that are half football, half soccer fields. But, I've got to show you something. I'm gonna go right up on that bridge over there. I'm gonna show you what's under those green roofs right there, because it is something I have never seen before. Now, one other cool thing is you have, these main buildings here with bathrooms, right? This is gonna get crowded, lots of people. And the other thing is you've got the taller shed over there, so you've got a concession stand. You can basically bribe any of your kids. Hey, we got to go watch brother or sister play. I'll give you $1 for a candy bar, right? So you have that as well. But you've got just this massive area, and it's used, not only just for the games, but for, summer camps and those kind of things too. So I'm big into like getting to understand and know your community quickly and to meet a lot of people. You come here, you're going to start meeting people. Your kids will grow up on the same sporting teams, right? And that's how you'll build a sense of community. So that's why I really love this Sienna area, because it is so well developed. And then they've got all the new stuff coming too, because we've had so many clients who are really looking for that new construction, incredible home. Well, they got that here, plus, all of the resale from a decade of building. Now, they do got some football fields over here, and Mr. Derek Carr and his brother David, they grew up in this area. So maybe your kids can become an NFL quarterback just like them. The first thing that I did when I came home was just tell my wife, Camp Sienna is one of the coolest things that I have ever seen in my life. To me personally, I feel like that's what communities should be surrounded with. Things like that just makes life so much easier and gives, your kids or yourself just plenty of opportunity to get out and do things. Now, right next to Camp Sienna is that very special place I was talking about, but we're not gonna show that yet. But wait till you see these homes that you will find in Sienna. Now, Sienna has been around for quite some time now, but there is a whole new development going with new construction, and it is seriously holding some of the most gorgeous houses that I have ever seen. And the one thing that I'm liking about it more than a lot of these other master plan communities is the space that you get in some of these lots and these yards and waterfront. So let's go check out one of those. All right, Joe, take us in. What house is this?
This is the house. It's J. Patrick Holmes.
All right.
Come on in. It's $1 million plus base price.
Woo! Hey, how are you guys?
What's happening?
Hey, he's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's me. Can I go take me a shower? I'm all done. Say hi, JoJo.
Hey. All right, so here we are in Sienna. This is one of the luxury products that they offer out here in their row of model homes. This is one of the ones that are touring, and also this house is available for build, even on a lake lot. They're running low, but they're having a new section come in. Super wide lots, huge backyard. One of the nice things about this luxury product is that it starts at $1,045,000 base price and goes up from there. One of the nice things is here that I've brought clients in and that they liked about it. And actually, I just brought a client in just a few days ago, and they fell in love with it. One, because they're able to do more customization. They draw up the actual plans, and the architect here is a good friend of mine. And so basically what he can do is he can add on a 6-bedroom, even up to a 7-bedroom. It's not like it's really needed. Like they say, the bigger product are about 4-bedroom homes, just because that's what most people are looking for. But you do get the theater room, game room, You can get every bedroom to have a full bath in it. You can decide whether it wants a tub or a walk-in. But most importantly, what everybody loves about it is that when they walk in these massive doors, it has super high ceilings, back wall of windows, and then there's just plenty of natural light that comes through this house. And this is the most important thing that people love, is the kitchen and the primary room. But this kitchen is open to the living area, and that just makes it great for entertainment. I mean, we've been in these houses, you know, they host a lot of realtor events and so forth in here, and you can fit 50 people in here, and it just doesn't feel overcrowded. The client I brought in, they fell in love with it. They're just looking forward to doing the outdoor kitchen and just enjoying a great time with their family. What's about these products is they offer secondary bedrooms downstairs, and they almost feel like a primary room because they're pretty big and they have a full bath, walk-in closets, and plenty more to offer.
My dog. Throw me a bag, Joe. Which way? After that. Well, apparently you don't want to invite Joe to your party to play bags because he can't hit the board. He can close a home though, let me tell you that much. He just can't throw a bag. Let me show you how it's done, Jojo. Oh. You're definitely going to want to invite me to the party, but not Joe. Joe can't hit the board, so, well, he was about 6 feet off. This right here, bucket. You're definitely going to want to invite me to the party, but not Joe. Joe can't hit the board, so he was about 6 feet off. Shit! There it is. Oh, what are these boards not regulation? That bounced right off. That thing bounced like my checkbook. All right, so maybe neither of us you want on your bag team, but bug. But we are the top relocation team right here. Original living in Houston, and we can close some homes. And check out these awesome skinks. My kids catch these all the time. See that little lizard right there? That's my dog. My kids catch him all the time. They're really cool. All right, we're going to go check out a couple more of these houses and show you how pretty these things are. Come on, JoJo. It ain't no time to break. We got to show some more houses. So that was an absolutely gorgeous home. How about that bathroom? Good Lord. And then I had to show my wife that closet. I think she's down there with a hammer right now ripping out our whole master. But I gotta show you something because you may not have a true understanding of where Sienna is because it's kind of one of the trickiest places to find here in Houston. So, and I'm also gonna talk about a couple advantages. Here's a blown out map. There is downtown Houston. And if we go right here, this road right here, there it is, Fort Bend Park Tollway. This is a quick shot right here to get into, you know, the Sienna area. So you can take that. You have the 288, which this is actually the route that we took to get back home. And that's what people really enjoy, is that you have the ability to take this 90 right into the medical complex, you know, right here. So you have the ability quickly to get into downtown. It's really close then, you know, comparative to, you know, the Cadies and some of these other master plan communities. So right here where it says Sienna, this is where it's at, but I just kind of want to, break it down and show you the Sienna area. So Camp Sienna, that's where all the ball fields are and everything. That's where we just talked about. So that is over here on this west end. And as you saw, you kind of have the Brazos River that carves right through it. Now what we're going to do is go next to the golf club, which is just right next to it. So this is kind of your original. This is really where it was built, you know, to start. And then as you can see, Ridgepoint High School, again, super highly touted. Now, we're not allowed to steer in any way, but you read these school rankings on niche.com or even on some of the listings. They're super highly regarded schools. But as you get closer and down here, see how it starts talking about Perry Homes and Sienna? This is where a lot of that new construction and stuff is going. And there is years and years of development. So the cool thing is you get all of this already, and then there's a bunch more new, you know, amenities and pools and that kind of stuff coming as well. And then you have Sawmill Lake Club. So this has a pool, it's got slides, and a lot of community events right here, right on the lake. So you got a lot of these really cool lakes and stuff throughout your community and the big pools. So that's kind of the lay of the land right there. And then you have the main road that carves kind of through here, which is Sienna Parkway. and that can get you from Highway 6, you know, over here to the 521. So just to blow it out a little bit more, you'll see that here's Sugarland right here. It's going to be right in between Sugarland and the 288. Now, one more thing that people like about this too is when you're at Sienna, you hit the 288 and you can come straight down here to Surfside Beach. So this is a really cool beach. A lot of people love coming down here to this area. So it's a very quick drive for you to go down to not only, you know, the Galveston areas, but Surfside Beach. Now, before I take you into another house by Toll Brothers, which is definitely one of your guys' favorite spots or builders, I gotta show you another really cool attraction or amenity that is right in the heart of Sienna. All right, so yes, here we are right at the Sienna Golf Club. As you can see, you've got the uber baller houses right here. Would love it. Golf course community. And what I love is now that you're up in the air, you're seeing that there is a lot of different just individual neighborhoods that touch this, that are in this community. That's why, you know, it's really important too, because we go around and we tour these areas, and you might find a specific neighborhood in here that you like better than another one. But I absolutely love how you have the high school right here. You have elementary school, so you're going to see a lot of people just taking the old golf cart, nicer than the club ones here, to go pick up the kiddos from school. There's nothing that I enjoy better than skipping and avoiding that massive 400 car line, because you can scoot right up there with your golf cart. So these are communities, and even if you're not a golfer, you're going to have a lot of social aspects. But you know, many of these courses, you know, they're going to have instructors for tennis, for golf lessons. So that's really, you know, a great thing for the kids to have right close into the neighborhood, but also where you can meet a lot of people as well. So as you can see there from the golf club, you know, that's kind of more of the original Sienna area. That's where you're going to find some of the most incredible resale homes. They've already got the pools. Some of them are on water, but you're going to be in that community that's already well developed. So all your amenities, all your schools, everything is there, where some of the brand new ones that we've been doing lately, you know, they still got a couple years to go before some of those schools or those shops or those restaurants are built. But again, there are some incredible brand new homes where you have all the ability to make it as custom as you want. Let's go check out house number 2. Oh, but before we go to house 2, that's where I broke Daryl. Daryl, you died on me.
Well done! Well done!
Well, gotten some incredible drone shots for this area, but my drone fell victim to these oak trees. Now, it's got a sensor on it, and it's supposed to stop, but it didn't. So it ran right into those and it shattered. I gotta get a new drone, so that's why you gotta hit the like button and subscribe. It'll get me a new drone so you guys can see this stuff. All right, so definitely one of the favorites amongst clients is Toll Brothers. So you can see from the outside, it is astonishing. So we're gonna go in, check this one out for you.
We have people hop through the bushes all the time, but it's easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Your house will not have a sales office and 2 doors in it, but
It will have a pivot door.
it will have a pivot door. We're gonna go in and check this one out here. Look at these pretty oak trees too. They're gonna be growing leaves here soon. Let's go in and check the, oh, there we
What
go.
do you think about this?
I like it, Joe. Oh, push, baby.
Probably not even doing this right. I'll use that machine.
Got to get our pump on here, guys. Stay in shape for all these vlogs we do for you guys. How cool is this? You got your own gym right in here. You can turn it really whatever, and then you got a half bath. And my favorite I saw when I came in. Check this. Cocktails. I'm a bourbon guy, so when you guys invite me over, look at there, we got some Buffalo Trace. Got your own private little wine. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere else. So we're inside of one of these Toll Brothers, and just a personal favorite of mine. I do a lot of entertaining. Constantly gonna have people over. I do a lot of cooking, hanging out. Joe's answering your guys' phone calls right now, but you've got a separate, they call it like the butler's kitchen, or I think that's what it's called. You guys comment down below. But you've got an extra space here, but I just the openness of this, right? Tall ceilings, huge open spaces. And then where we're gonna hang out, I'm gonna find the right door for it. You've got this big, space out here, barbecue, but it's covered too with the giant fan up there. Let me see if I can get you guys up. So that's gonna, especially it's March right now and it's already hot. So having that fan going, bringing in some extra air is amazing. But the cool thing about this new build here in Sienna that I've really noticed, some of these lots have massive space. When I was out at Cross Creek, Jordan Ranch, obviously there's some there too, but they're really emphasizing it here a lot more. And some of even the resale that we saw, in fact, they even have half-acre, 1-acre lots around this area. So, I mean, to be able to have this much space, privacy, you've got these gorgeous, oak trees around here. Check that baby out right there. You can take all your family photos right here in your backyard. But, you've got an ultimate kind of that luxury style living. You're close to everything right here. But for entertaining spaces, or like Joe mentioned, build 5th bedroom, 6th bedroom, 7th, if you got the bigger families or people coming to visit, right? That is what people really like. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this whole glass slides open. So I'm gonna try and do it real quick. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Hey, look at that thing, JoJo. Now we're partying. So how cool is this? You've got a giant oversized lot, the big open spaces here, and then you've got that radical open sliding door. Now, the one thing I will tell you, there's so much new build going here and so much new space that, if something you see here isn't what you like, right? This is what Joe was just talking about. In fact, instead of hearing it from me, let's hear from Joe. Talk about you with the architect, and if this is, ground level, how much room for improvements or customization do they have?
Yeah, so this is pretty much fully customization. I mean, obviously they have the floor plans, but they redraw the plans for you. So that means that you're involved in every part of the process with these guys. And this is a luxury product. So this just makes you feel like, we've had so many people feel like, yes, this is what luxury is about. This is the lot size we're looking for. This is the type of house we are looking for. So this is just everything that you get at the top tier of a subdivision. Obviously, you have, your inner city, River Oaks, your West University, your, Memorial area, and so forth. But these are your newest products. And what I love about Sienna, Jackson, is when I bring clients in here and we're looking at luxury products at $1 million plus, this gives you the most amount for the base price of $1 million plus. And that's really what makes it nice. And not only that, is that there's availability. And that has become a big challenge here in the past couple of years, just availability to pick your lot and to go through the home buying process. Because even a lot of times when you find this, you're only picking from like 2 homes that are available in the process to be closed at a certain point.
So the only other thing we got to check out is the master. It's got an incredible open space and upstairs, a lot of rooms, but Jesus, that thing's like 20 feet tall. Now that is a master room. I love those finishes, how tall this is. It looks right into that gorgeous backyard right there. Got your own thermostat. Trust me, you're gonna want that for your master. I have that in my house. It was a lifesaver. Keep your master cold. Amazing master. I do like the other master bathroom a little bit better. It was a little bit more of a head turner, but would not be mad about this. So I got to get up and make my coffee every morning, and I have this exact coffee maker, but in your master, come on with it. I've never seen that. It's like hotel living right there. Somebody just made it for you. Right now, if you would comment down below, House A was the first one we went into, House B was the second one we went into. Which one of those houses did you like best? Put that down in the comments below. And again, we are monitoring these comments every single day, so you gotta comment down below what areas or what master plan communities that you want us to go film so that you can see it. And real quick, I just want you to know we are the #1 relocation team helping hundreds of clients move and relocate here. Here's our phone number and our email. Pause it if you need to, write that down. You can schedule your one-on-one consultation with our team, with us privately. As you're seeing in this clip right here. JoJo, somebody called while we were shooting. Did they book an appointment?
They sure did. Got an appointment booked.
That's right. That's why you got to reach out. Book your appointment with the original Living in Houston team, baby. See, even when we're out vlogging, we're still booking calls with you. And see, that's the thing about reading about it, right? You're never gonna get a grasp for just how cool some of these things are in these communities. But that has sparked us to do something that has never been done in Houston relocation ever. Joe, tell them exactly what you did to help these people find their perfect spot. Joe! Remember how you were telling me how you made those crazy cool maps with everything was geotagged and it takes people exactly where it goes? Make sure you send me a video on that real quick. I need it for the video.
Yeah, hey Jackson. So yeah, what we do is we set up a folder. It's a guide where we're able to put in properties, locations, for example, like grocery stores, parks, or anything like that. And actually what we do is we just set up a few properties and set up 3 different guides. For example, we had a Zoom call this morning. They're looking at 2 or 3 different towns. And so for example, say they're looking in Spring and Cypress. We set those 2 up. I told them I'll have some homes in there and some areas to go check out. And then we'll revisit everywhere that they look. So a lot of people come in and they're just looking to find the right area, the right neighborhood before they find the house. And so what we're gonna do is send them to a few houses, get a feel for it, look at the parks, look at the schools, and then they're gonna go spend a day out in Galveston. And I told them, when you have that folder up and you guys are out in Galveston talking about all the areas that you were, if you happen to forgot a place that you were at, you can go back to that guide and look exactly where you're at. And on top of that, I said, when you're at the town, so for example, if you're in Cypress, you saw a nice park, you saw a nice grocery store, a nice neighborhood, you know, kind of veered off the path a little bit and saw the perfect area that you know you want to be in. I said, just geotag it. And, you know, and then that way, when you guys want to go back and revisit it the following day, you can go right to it without trying to figure out, oh, what town we're in, what neighborhood, how do we get there again? We're not sure. And then you wanted to reach out to, you know, one of our team members and say, oh, we were right there at that section. Well, now you can just share it with me or one of the team members and we can go exactly to it, and then we can look at it, tag it, so that way when you happen to fly back into your state and you get ready to move over here, we have the perfect area and neighborhood already ready to go and can set up this, you know, the search based off of those favorites. So that's pretty much how it works, and it works really well. We just find that that's just very organized and a good process for when moving out here to Houston, Texas.
Now we need to go to, it's not on here. I don't know. It's supposed to be a horse, but we're going to the Sienna Stables, homies. Check this out. You have Sienna Stables right here too. So this is a full-on equestrian center. You can see, I mean, they're in there riding horses right now. There's a bunch of them being, you know, kept here as well. You're gonna find them out riding, and you got the green space here, so probably be trotting up and down that. But how cool is that you've got, you know, stuff for obviously the sports kids, all the ball fields, baseball. And then you got the horses right here. So I wanted to get a little bit of a vantage point here. As you can see there, you've got multiple ball fields. Then on this side of the bridge, this is where you've got all of the soccer fields over here as well. So this is, again, you're gonna make it very easy. And as you look at the schools, you know, from the drone, you're gonna notice they're filled with bicycles. Kids are riding their bikes to school. They're walking to school. You have all of your ball fields and everything within walking or golf cart distance or just a quick couple-minute drive. When you move to Houston, you don't want to be driving 20, 30 minutes and getting into all this traffic. So this makes it so much nicer and more convenient for you. And another reason why Sienna is just one of these top areas. And of course, if you're looking online, you've got the Fort Bend ISD schools, like we've mentioned a few times. Those are going to be highly sought after. And let me just tell you a little something. You ever seen the movie White Men Can't Jump? You know when old Wesley Snipes tells Woody Harrelson, you can hear Jimmy, but you can't feel Jimmy, right? When they're talking about Jimi Hendrix.
No. You're supposed to hear it.
Hey, I just said I like to listen to it, man.
No. There's a difference between hearing and listening. See, white people, y'all can't hear Jimmy. You listen.
That's what we love about these videos. If you don't get out into these communities, you will never feel what it's like. You may see one online or read about it and be like, oh, that's perfect. You get out here, you hear and you see these master plan communities, but you don't feel these master plan communities. That's the whole goal of us here with the original Living in Houston, Texas team. So again, if you would, look at that thing. Oh my gosh. If you would, Hit a subscribe button for Daryl. If I see subscribes hit, I knew it was from my main man here. We're getting a new drone. It's coming, so don't worry. We're going to keep doing the most killer videos that you've ever seen about Houston, Texas. And that is another reason you subscribe, so that you always know when our new videos come out. Down in the comments is where you guys need to let us know what master plan communities, what cities you want to see more information on, and we will go shoot those. If for some reason you haven't seen this video yet, it helps you plan everything you need to know about moving to Houston. And if you've already seen it once, I would watch it again. Make sure that you go check out this video.